Good morning. Yesterday I received many emails. I do every day anymore, way more than I used to get. It's no wonder since I'm doing daily videos and posting them on YouTube and Facebook. One of those emails indicated that a couple that lives up in Canada no longer watches the news. I'm their evening newscast, which blows my mind, although another person a month or two ago suggested that I become sort of a galactic newscaster. That person lives up in Vancouver, Canada. This one I think was either in Ontario or Quebec. I think it was Quebec. But I find that interesting. And so today I'm going to actually share something that I received from another friend in South Carolina, the United States, a couple of days ago. And it was posted on Rumor Mill News. He is one of the agents for Rumor Mill News that I am in communication with on a regular basis. And I did a little bit of research, not a great deal. I could not find an author for this who actually wrote it, but I'm going to read something that resonates strongly with me. And it's information that we need to hear around the world. And you can do your own Google search if you want and maybe come up with an author of who wrote it. And I'm not going to share the entire piece that I received, but especially the first half of what I received resonates strongly with me. And I believe it's vital information for this ninth wave in the evolution of consciousness. And the article is entitled, it was found on the Galactic Federation Skype room. That was the information that I was provided with no link, although, as I said, it was posted on Rumor Mill News, which many of you may or may not be aware of. It's a news source that I've been checking for a very long time. Anyway, I'm going to read to you and shut up. So, it's called Uranus in Aries, the Revolution of Consciousness. The greatest revolution in human history begins March 11th, 2011, with the planet Uranus's entrance into the constellation of Aries. This is a pinnacle moment in human history that will come to be known as the revolution of consciousness. Unlike revolutions of old, this revolution will be centered in the hearts and minds of men, women, and children that inhabit the planet Earth. What is about to unfold is nothing less than the most brilliant period of not only our lifetimes, but of all lifetimes. And it starts in just a few short weeks. Obviously, this was written a time ago because today is that day. The first shot of this revolution will be a metaphysical one, fired from a divinely awakened quantum gateway in the heart of the Milky Way galaxy. This gateway will unleash powerful higher dimensional energy that has never before been felt on Earth. This radical new energy will totally immerse the planet, affecting an instant evolution of consciousness in the spiritually awakened, a quantum leap of the mind that has never before been experienced on Earth. This new level of consciousness sourced from God is of course universal in nature. As such, it will provide the foundation for the acceptance of extraterrestrial life, which brings us to a major aspect of what the upcoming Uranus transit entails. Mainstream acceptance of extraterrestrial life. Humanity will soon become intimately aware that not only does extraterrestrial life exist, but it has been influencing events on Earth for quite some time. This singular aspect of the coming Uranus transit alone is enough to shift or to exact an instant global paradigm shift. And that is exactly the nature of this transit's energy. Instant paradigm shift. Mainstream acceptance of extraterrestrial life will instantly shatter paradigms of the past and create a new way of thinking and feeling in us all. We will no longer accept the artificially maintained status quo that we have for so long. Exotic new technologies will begin to go public as if a science fiction movie has become reality. Free energy technology will be a major part of this, as well as revolutionary advances in medicine, agriculture, communications, computer sciences, optics, magnetics, and terraforming. This technology will transform the way we live and interact with one another forever. The coming explosion in technology and innovation will spur levels of humanitarianism the world has never seen. A tremendous global movement to eradicate poverty, uplift the nations, and heal the ecosystems of the world will begin to manifest. Hundreds of millions of passionate, altruistic, like-minded souls will begin to connect, collaborate, and push projects to success that in years past would have never come to fruition. Imagine dormant neurons in a brain flashing into life and connecting billions of times over until the entire mind is illuminated, totally beaming with light. That is where we are going as a civilization. The rest of the article goes into some of the political aspects, some of the revolutionary aspects that will happen as the old paradigm comes apart and unwound, and we begin to step into this new energy, which we that have been listening to this for a time now and experiencing it since last year already know about. We've already been in this energy, but this transit of Uranus entering into Aries is significant from an astrological point of view, and the Galactic Federation of Light is deeply involved in this. I haven't talked a lot about ETs so far in my daily messages from Spirit, but I know that ETs have been very greatly influencing life on the planet Earth, both dark and light, because as above, so below. The governments have derived a lot of their technology, which they have used for military purposes. They have derived that from extraterrestrial information and collaborating with extraterrestrials, especially in the United States, but not only in the United States. This has been going on for some time. But just as there are dark elements in the galactic overworld, shall we say, or underworld, whichever way you want to look at it, in extraterrestrial civilizations, so there are civilizations of light. And there is a cosmic move that is spurred, I know in my heart, it is being spurred from the very heart of what we call God. And this is a very good movement, as I've been saying all along. This is something that we are able to get excited about because it is happening within us as well as around us. It is permeating our consciousness if we let it. Now, granted, there are many people that still don't get it. Understand that and accept that. And don't try to push it on anybody because this is happening organically. It's not an organization that's coming up that has a central headquarters somewhere and is being organized by a small group of people to take over the world. This is an organic and a spiritual movement that's taking place in the hearts and minds of men and women just like you and I, just like me. It's taking place in me. It's taking place in you. It's a beautiful thing that is happening, and it's going to continue to happen and continue to expand. I'm going to continue to be bringing you things from time to time that will enable you to set your focus so that you know what's happening and you understand that you're not alone in this thing. It's very important that we understand that we are not alone, even though we are scattered all over the planet in apparent isolated pockets. Sometimes we're alone and we don't even have a group. I mean, I have friends that I'm starting to associate with locally that are helping me and encouraging me. But more than that, I'm getting encouragement from all over the world, and we're encouraging each other. And I encourage you to keep this up, because this is what's happening. This is what's changing our planet. This is how we are co-creating the new world in this ninth wave. The writer of this article says it's all going to culminate on, the old-fashioned number of December 21st, 2012. I still don't buy that, which is why I didn't read that part of it, because that part doesn't resonate with me. That's the collective consciousness, to me, put out by the mainstream. This is our year. I have felt that ever since I first heard Ian Lungold and came across Carl Kalaman's material. I mean, I know that this is the year, not next year. This is our year to advance this and to move it forward. And I'm sharing it with you today because I want you to be as excited in your soul and in your spirit as what I'm feeling in mine. This is what we've been waiting for, folks. This is our time. Bless you and namaste. Yay!